Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Toy Tuesdays My Marvel Legends. Today what I am showing you is the first part of a mini series within My Marvel Legends, which would be my classic Avengers collection. And I wanted to show to you the team that I still have, the action figures that authentically represent a particular moment in comic book history. And as you can see in front of me, if you have been following my series for the last few weeks, you've seen this Iron Man, which is the Mark I Golden Avenger. But along with him, there are some other characters. Now, most of us are aware of the MCU version of the Avengers, and we know the lineup. But what is the reality within the comic book world? In comics, what happened was that Marvel had decided to launch a super team of their own because they were struggling to do so. Initially, the Fantastic Four were intended to be the super team, but they turned out to be a family superhero team, and they became really successful. But Marvel was really itching for having their own version of a super team, which would be somewhere within the bracket of Justice League and Justice Society. So in 1960s, 1963 to be precise, four of Marvel's famous characters from the 60s were brought together: Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Thor. All of these characters were brought together, and that led to one of the most successful start of an ongoing series that would not only complete 30 years of existence but even more. So much so that the whole cinematic universe revolves around this team. I'm talking about the Avengers, and in front of me, what you're seeing, what you're looking at, are the founding members of the Avengers within the comic book world, and specifically Marvel Universe, not cinematic universe, but Marvel Universe. So I'm going to be showing them to you. So first up is Iron Man. You have seen him, and like I showed you before in earlier video, the mask is removable. So this is what we have. And then we've got Ant-Man. Is it an articulated figure? Yes, it is. Can the helmet be removed? Definitely. You can see for yourself. So it can be as Hank Pym, it can be as Scott Lang. And then Janet Van Dyne, or the Wasp, Hank Pym's wife. Now, the Incredible Hulk, you've seen another video. This one is the first appearance Incredible Hulk, which is modeled after the art that was done by Jack Kirby. Okay, so this here is the first appearance Hulk. As you can see, the articulation, the sculpt, everything is pretty beautiful. Thor was also done by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, and but this action figure that you're looking at seems to me like a combination of John Buscema's art, a little bit of Walt Simonson when you look at the knee pads, but it's one heck of an action figure. The detailing is amazing, and this is the classic Thor. This is the one that came before the Alex Ross version that was released as part of Marvel's 80th anniversary. That too is a wonderful action figure. But if I have to recommend an action figure, I would go for this one. Why? Because it reminds me of the art that was done by John Buscema, even Keith Pollard, and also a little bit of Walt Simonson, even though Walt's way of drawing faces was pretty much different. But this one is like one of my favorite action figures because it captures memories for so many eras of comic book art. So as you can see here, that this is the Avengers first draft, if I can call it, collection that I have, and I'm going to be showing you the other lineups that came into existence and whose action figures I have. I don't have all of them, but I certainly do have most of them. So once in upcoming weeks, what I'll be doing is that on and off I'm going to be introducing you to those particular lineups. As you can see that we see Hulk, we see Thor, we see Iron Man in this one. So you might be asking, where's Captain America? Well, he joined the Avengers a bit later, and I will be definitely doing a special episode for that. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week. Take good care of yourself.